used to be in a restaurant and the ice cubes that come out of the thing,
Yeah.
they got the little dip in it, so it'll make the water splash up. And I was like, you think about now they created ice cubes that don't do this.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like so you would be trying to pour somebody some drinks on the just say you putting Coke in there, but the little thing in the ice, the little indentation of the bowl, so to say, it'll ricochet out the bowl and just could get everywhere, all over your hands, everywhere.
Yeah. Somebody needs to develop some better ice. Shit.
It's a lot. I mean, the point is, there's not a lot of stuff that need to be redeveloped or whatnot.
All right, I'm good to go if you are, Jake.
Y'all smart though. Set this shit up with y'all. You know, like an actual, because a lot of people been paying for the studios and stuff like that.
Shit, man. Me and Jake went to media school together, kind of. We had the same media teacher anyway, just different years. And so we're kind of in the same brain of how to, like, set shit up, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, it just seems, like, natural to us because this is how we did it in class, so, yeah.
It just feels like it's the proper way to.
If y'all ever want to do some skit, if y'all ever want to do skits, any type of stuff like that, just let me know. Like, I'm a team player type guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want everybody to come up and be prosperous because I just got to the point where I got a manager with my music and
Okay.
stuff now. So it's like I'm trying to just do my part. I don't expect him to do all the work for me, but then at the same time, I'm trying to show love to people and support people and, you know, from a genuine aspect. And I don't know, because I done seen other podcasts and people trying to, I was like, nah, I don't even like they vibe or
Yeah.
or, you know, like I wouldn't waste the time. That's why
I appreciate you coming through then, man.
Hey, anytime.
Yeah,
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So, man, I don't really do intros. I'm already recording.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what's up with that, guys? Thanks for tuning in. The special Saturday show. Y'all know what it is. Got my man Silk Foster Jr.
Silk Fox, man, you got it right, man.
Got to put the junior on
man,
there.
people be trying to say slick. People be saying all type.
Nah.
They never just. You got it right. Thank you.
Hell yeah, no problem, dude. Got to get you right. So, Mississippi native,
Mississippi,
right?
Just Mississippi.
So tell me, I got to know what brings you to Dallas.
Man, a number of things brought me to Dallas. Really, like I was telling you earlier, it was just part of my evolution.
Right.
It's just part of what I need to go through because it's different when you in your hometown and you got so many friends, relatives, people who want to be friends. It's easy. Like when I was walking here on the side of the road going to work or whatever, because I used to work right over at the Pluckers in this area.
Oh, that's right down the street.
Yeah, but you know the bus don't run at night after a certain time. Getting off at 2, I have to walk an hour and 40 minutes all the way to Carrollton.
Oh, goddamn.
And then you'll kind of be walking, and then it'll be people, you're like, ooh, they slowing down. Then it'll hit me like, I'm not in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't care who I am, while I got to walk, or if I'm choosing to walk.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people, it's a choice. It ain't necessarily a burden. So, yeah, Dallas coming here was just a part of the evolution.
Awesome, man. Yeah. So tell me a little about your story as far as, like, getting into the music game and, you know.
I've always loved music.
Right.
Like, I've always wanted to do music. I think the first time I ever written something down, I was 7 years old.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was 7 years old. I used to always get off the bus in primary school at my great-grandmother's house.
Mm-hmm.
She lived out in the hood or whatever. But it was always cool. So my cousin, he was older than me. He always did the music. So, like, he was there, like, the first time I ever wrote something to paper. I always rap or had lines. But since I was 7, bro, I was like, yeah, I want to do this.
Damn, so you knew it way back then.
Yeah, I still remember that rap. It's one of the wackest.
No, I got to hear it. You remember it? I got to hear it. Yeah.
It wasn't even long, though.
Yeah.
It was just like I just
a
wrote
couple bars?
I said, because at the time I went by Lil Silk.
Okay.
So it's like I'm Lil Silk with Lil Z. Doing what I got and you know it's meant to be.
Okay.
Man, I'm coming out. You know what I'm about. Man, when they see me, I'm rocking down south.
All right.
Man, I cop J's and I rock fades. Some like to that extent, but I think it was like a couple more lines I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, like it was just like, and he was like, nah, you gotta write, you gotta do longer than that. Like you can't just, you know, so.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
That's how it was.
Man, I don't know if y'all saw, but he came through at the bottle service.
Oh, yeah.
Got the Remy.
Mr. Champagne on the floor.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think, like, of course, like, champagne celebratory, supposed to be bougie, but I really just like champagne.
Yeah, and when you hit me up when we were talking prior to all this, you're like, can I bring some champagne? I was like, yeah, man, do you.
Well, I know some people be, like, weird. They be like, no, I'm not trying to promote this brand, do this and this.
Man,
like, man.
We do everything on here. I don't really give a damn about all that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
It definitely makes me feel homey here. Like, you don't feel
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on. Definitely, but yeah, that's why I'm here, and I started there with the music, and eventually it evolved into doing my first song. I had a guy named Frank Lyles. He actually an artist too. I don't know if he been doing nothing of lately, but he have did work in the past. So he had a home studio,
Okay.
and yeah, we went there. We got my cousin's boyfriend to load us up on the truck, take us out there, bring us back, and yeah, and then that's began when I was using words that most people didn't use.
Right.
It's like, oh well, yeah, you the kid that used the big words and stuff like that. So I just kept evolving from there, and then it got to the point where one of my friends, whose birthday actually today,
Shout out, happy birthday.
happy birthday
Yeah.
to Woods, but his older cousin was doing music too, and he had the software. So
Okay.
one day he was just like, bro, like you really love this shit, like I'm just gonna give you the software and you could do it yourself.
That's
And
such a
then
hookup though.
Yeah, and then I started off with Cool Edit Pro, and then Cool Edit Pro is Adobe Edition now,
Right.
Adobe whatever. It's part of Adobe, so that's where it started. And ever since then, it's like I was just coming up with the music.
Man, that's a blessing though to get some software like that. All the software I've ever been given, man, has been like such a come up for me.
Ah man,
You know.
yeah, bro. And it's so sketchy now because you would think people got the hookup or whatever, but then they be scamming, bro. It be people all the time on Instagram like, I can help you. Let me get this and that, or it's gonna be organic. It's like that's why if you look at my IG, like I ain't got like a whole bunch of followers because I ain't want to buy fake followers.
Right.
I ain't want.
I'm not with that either.
I want it to grow organically.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. I damn near on my personal Instagram, I know damn near every single person that I'm following, or like personally. You know, I'm not with all that fake shit and.
Nah, that's crazy. But yeah, definitely. And from there, I started coming up with my own album covers, getting CDs.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so I guess the statute of limitation though. We used to get people. It used to be this one guy. I can't remember his name at the moment. But he was go to Walmart and steal everything, like that you needed, like, and he'd just go give me a bunch of CDs. I'd be like, I need 200-300 CDs, and I burn my mixtapes, and I print my album track list on computer paper. I wouldn't even put them in CD slits.
Oh yeah.
I would just wrap them in the paper and just sell them. Sometimes I pass them out, but I've been doing that since grade school.
Yeah, you know, we know a little bit about that with Jake selling his CDs out the trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do music too? What you guitarist?
Rap and produce.
Oh, you rap? Oh, we need the link. I got some shit. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't just put myself in a box either. Like, you can't just say I'm just this type of artist. You may hear me talk about some street stuff. You might hear me talk about getting my heart broke.
Yeah, I've noticed that with all your songs.
Yeah. Like I try not to put myself in a box because in life you can't be in a box. You can't just be one way.
Right.
Like obviously, if you're in a professional setting, you go carry yourself a little bit different than how we are now in this comfortable setting. So,
Right.
You know, like that's.
Yeah, you're not gonna pull up with bottles at the fucking office from that, you know.
And then you just, I might pull up with bottles to work now.
Right.
And so it's just like, it's always good to network though. You know.
Yeah.
Good people and whatever. So.
Man, speaking of your Instagram, man, I seen you got a lot of whips on there. What's up with that?
Man,
I see you riding around in Rolls, Aston Martin, Ferrari. Yeah.
All that. Yeah. It's just. See, what I always tell people is, you never know what I have. You never know what I'm in.
Yeah.
Because you're not supposed to know. I don't think you're supposed to be that identifiable. So it's like, okay, you could get to a certain point where you're like, yo, I want to get this. I want to do this. And then you look at the insurance, and you look at the note, and you look at this and that. It's like, but damn, what if I don't want this car in a week or two? Or well, what if I don't want this? And you know how they say it's all about who you know. It's just having access.
Hell yeah.
To things. So, you know, when I go home, I'm always in something different. Like I never be in what I'm actually in. You might not ever, you know what I'm saying? You can see me in some of them things, but it's just like I don't want to be that identifiable. Like as soon as they say, "Oh, we know that's him."
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I in?
Now you're riding around in some badass whips though.
Yeah. But see, I've always liked it.
Yeah.
Because for one, I've always been a person that just like nicer things.
I feel you.
Not necessarily because it's bougie, because I just always appreciated something different.
You like the finer things in life.
To a degree, but
You
it
know?
depends. It's subjective on what people consider the finer things.
That's true.
You know, like this ain't Ace of Spades, but it tastes similar enough for me not to give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed it. But I just know I used to have to sleep in my car, so it's like to be moving around a car that costs as much as a house or apartment or something like that. It's just like it's motivating to me. And then also it's like prepping me for what I'm in store for because
manifest it.
now you're seeing all these people act different or people want attention or people literally every day is somebody asking me for something. I'm like, I'm not rich. Like, because they don't understand
Yeah, they don't understand the
degrees
image.
of everything. Like, it's like, well, even if you don't own the car, like, you can't be renting them because it costs thousands to do it. People worry about the wrong thing.
That's what I was thinking, honestly. I was like, man, is he renting them or like?
Bro, I don't know how much it costs to rent an Aston Martin, but I promise if you look it up, it definitely
ain't cheap.
It's not cheap.
It
at
ain't
all.
fucking cheap. No way.
It's not cheap to just rent a Rolls or
Right.
do this or do that. But it's about having access.
Right.
Why I gotta own it if you know how like a lot of people don't know. You hear people say this all the time. Oh, I know millionaires, but do you know millionaires? Like I know millionaires, people in position. I know a guy just sold 2 stores yesterday.
Nice.
You see what I'm saying? Like these people who love and have respect for me and look out for me and all of that stuff. So like
It's good to have friends in high places too, right?
exactly. So yeah, I'm whipping whatever, but they'll never know when I'm truly in. You know, you just seen me pull up in a little hoopty.
Yeah.
Cause I'm in the hoopty today. Well, I gotta be in this and that. Well, you see me get dropped off in the hoopty or whatever.
Right.
But it's whatever with me,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Like
whatever.
I just like having fun. I just like because it could all end tomorrow. I want to be able to say that I did that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Like a lot of people can't say that they did it.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially where I'm from. Like
Kick Push Radio, Mondays 6 to 8. You can stream it online at knon.com/now.
shit is crazy. I was hoping. But yeah, we popping bottles. I don't know if y'all want to do some mimosas, but we could get some of that shit.
Shit, yeah, man. If you want to pour something up, I'll drink with you.
Yeah, I got you. I'll get them set up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's music. Always been close to me. I've always liked nice things, or what I deem to be nice things. Because what's nice to me is not nice to like. Okay, like I like designer stuff, but I never bought a pair of Yeezys
Right.
in my life.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the quality of it, but I'm not spending that money on that shit.
No, I mean I have spent money on stuff before, but not. I don't do that these days. Like,
Right.
if you catch me in some designer, you best believe I went to Saks and got it on sale or
Right.
some shit. Like I ain't about to be paying for a price of like some of these Balenciagas they be coming out with just look horrendous. It's like,
Oh man, they're bad.
no.
Be walking around in moon boots and shit.
Like it really don't matter what you in. Like really, I mean, all the millionaires I know they got one pair of shoes that they wear all the time.
Well, you know, like those companies, they don't market to rich people. They market to like a lower income
Yeah, because
that
they
want to
know-
blow their money on that
They
shit.
know we go break our necks to go get it.
Exactly.
Like rich people buy stuff to impress poor people, and poor people buy stuff to impress other poor people.
Right. Their
So,
peers.
yeah, like, cause it's like okay, let's just say I pull up in a Benz. To some people, that's like, damn, he in a Benz.
Right.
But to the guy in the Lamborghini, he like that little ass Benz.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
C-class ass Benz. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's levels to the shit. It's like where I'm from, if you got a BMW, that's cool. But then a lot of places, it's like, man, that little 3 Series ass college schoolgirl car. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
stuff. It just depends on what you deem it to be. But none of that shit really matter though. That shit just be for fun, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, it really honestly just be for fun. Just because when I was younger, I didn't even think I would live this long. So
How old are you now?
31.
Oh shit, me too, man.
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate you.
yeah. 31. And hopefully I live to be 90. And when I turn 90, I will attempt to rob a bank.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I tell people this all the time.
What's up with that? Yeah.
Bro, like, you named it for one.
Yeah.
If I get away with it, I'm rich. I'm planning on being rich anyway.
For what? Another 10 years though?
So? Exactly. What, you just gonna lock me up?
No,
Lock
but like
me up.
at 90, you're kind of like decrepit almost, right?
I
Like,
don't know, man. It just depends. I done seen some 90-year-olds as,
you're right. You're right.
you just don't. But even then, it's just for the say that I did it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm saying with the whips, it's nice.
I got you.
But I just want to be able to say I did it. Like, and that's what a lot of people in life, like, when they get things, they go overboard because they not used to having it. They not used to doing it. It's just like the guy that's been with his high school sweetheart 2 years out of college. Now you didn't reach your potential. You got facial hair. You in yourself, and all these other women want you.
Yeah.
It's like you're not used to all this attention, so it's easy to fall a victim to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I just try to put myself in positions to where I know. So like I say, even now, no, people be going crazy with how they be coming at me and the request and the people who want attention all of a sudden. So it's like, oh, it's just setting me up for what I gotta do. But I'm equipped because I've had money in my life before. I've been dead broke before. I've had different races of women. I done had different types of women. Like, I done actually been in a mansion having sex in broad daylight in a jacuzzi.
Right.
Like the neighbors can't see nothing. They probably, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't did that in real life. Like, if I rap about it, oh, man, that was a cool line. But I actually did it. So you got to think, for the person who never experienced anything, when these temptations and stuff come their way, they not equipped to handle it because they hadn't done it before.
Yeah, no, I feel that. It's kind of like lottery winners when they win $50 million on the lottery and then they just blow all that fucking money on whatever, and then a year later they're dead broke.
Did you know the guy who won that $1 billion lottery still hadn't claimed it?
What?
Still hadn't. In Illinois, had not claimed it.
No way.
No way. I was like, ain't no way.
Somebody probably got him, right?
I don't think nobody got him. It's probably just a random person that never thought they'd win and never checked.
Oh, just didn't check. No, that makes more sense. Yeah.
I always check. I got so many old tickets. They might be expired, but I'd be like, just in case.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a good example though. A lot of people do win the lottery and they broke.
Fast too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just blow through that money because they never had that kind of money before.
I mean, I'm guilty of blowing through money because I didn't have it before. It's like, at a certain point when I had a good amount of money in the past, it's like, I really don't even think I'm going to be around to see this money.
Right. That's crazy. You got me hooked on the bank robbing stuff, though. Like,
the bank robbing?
Yeah.
No, that's the real shit. Okay.
How you robbing the bank? Like
I didn't.
You got a plan?
I got the plan, bro. It's going to be the most casual shit. It's going to have a nice little note to be like, I'm old. I don't mean no harm. I ain't got nothing to lose. Put all of the money in a bag.
Yeah.
Do not put the dye pack in. I got somebody outside waiting. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Look, man, let me stop, bro. They gonna try to get me for conspiracies for some shit.
No.
For
Look,
60 years
look,
away or some shit.
And by that time, it's probably gonna be so different at the bank, though. You know what I'm saying? They probably ain't gonna like.
Oh, you right about that too, but
It might not even keep cash.
I'm gonna tell you something about black people. We born thinking of ways to get out of stuff.
Oh yeah.
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 I think we came with welfare. Hey. I don't know if that's true, but it's funny.
So let me ask you this, man. As far as like influential artists or rappers out there, who do you think out now is really out there influencing people?
Okay.
Is there anyone influencing you?
I wouldn't say. See, it just depends on influence. First of all, what's the correct definition of influence?
I think
I wouldn't know. Because, see, I always got to go back to the term of what words mean specifically because we kind of just vaguely use
I think
them.
I'd describe influence as inspiring or
I'm
motivating.
inspired by the world. If we go say it like that, it's some music out here, I'd be like, damn, I wish I would have had a song like that. But it don't, like, make me be like, let me go make a song like that. It's just, it's cool. I see where they went with it. It's certain elements you be like, I should maybe try something similar, but not that. Because as an artist, you don't want to be a carbon copy of anybody.
Yeah.
I try my best to be a chameleon and adapt But on the music side, I mean, it's more the older acts, really. Like I say, like
So the past people.
Tupac,
Yeah.
Jay-Z, Scarface.
Oh, so you're into the lyrical artist.
I'm into lyrical. I'm into the people who not lyrical though.
Okay.
Like literally, like I could listen to people who not that. I mean, OGZ from Shoreline Mafia. He's not the most lyrical person.
Yeah.
It's just the vibe and the swag and shit like that. I mean, he say something sometimes. I mean, if you make a million songs, you should be able to say
Eventually,
something.
yeah, right.
You know, but it don't have to be lyrical. It just had to be a feeling. You know, like I like Lil Peep a lot.
Okay.
You know,
I'm the same way. I just like good music.
yeah.
Like if it's a good vibe, good beat, I'm cool with it. Really, except for country music.
But I do like the younger people who pushing the envelope. Like you gotta put Juice WRLD in a lane of his own. You gotta put XXX Tentacion in a lane of his own. Lil Peep.
And
it's
everyone you
crazy.
said is dead.
It's dead. But
Yeah.
just think about the legends. They all died. That's why I want to be good, but not that good.
Yeah, legends die young.
Yeah,
That's what they say. But yo, do you think labels should be like held liable for situations like Juice and Peep and XXX? Well, XXX was a little different. He got shot.
Yeah,
But-
I don't say they need to be held. It just depends on what. See, it's the thing. I'm big on accountability. It depends on what role you played in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the label was in some type of way, somebody associated with the label was complicit in giving Lil Peep drugs, then yeah, you should be held accountable.
But they're to a certain degree, they're aware of it. They're aware of what's going on, and they have an investment.
They're aware, but people have free will.
That's true.
Like you can know I got a problem, but that don't mean you could just make me stop.
Yeah.
But then also you're not gonna be like, well, I'm not doing work with you. And just say you invested $300,000 into my career, I ain't made nothing back. You just gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna work with you because of this or that, or we gotta postpone that, and then I send you to rehab for 3 to 6 months, and then now your flame gone. You're not as hot as you used to be.
And that's what happens with most artists. But I think of it kind of like this: if you're at work, like operating heavy machinery, like a forklift or something, and you're fucked up high on something,
Yeah.
you're liable, and that company's liable for you too.
Well, see what you do. That's why you keep the fake P with you.
Yeah, no, I got some on deck too. I do.
No, I had a job, and they kept saying when they make you permanent, they go schedule your drug test. I used to go to work every day with fake P and hand warmers.
Hand warmers, you gotta have those.
They used to sell a big packs in
Yes.
front of Walmart.
Yes, you get
I used to go to that
hand warmers
bitch
and
every day.
rubber bands. You're good
And
to
the
go.
day that they schedule it, like 800-900 people quit.
No shit.
All of the people quit that job
Yeah.
because they knew. I knew I was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, y'all laughed at me. Y'all thought I'm crazy for having fake P. It wouldn't go work. But now I'm got a permanent.
No, that shit works every time, dude.
Permanent position from that shit. So.
Bro, I've done it minimum 20 times, I think.
Ooh.
You know, I work in construction, so I just slip that shit in my boot, pull it out,
Yeah, bro.
dump it in
It
there.
already be the right temperature.
Yeah. Get
That's
that.
smart. Like
Uh-huh.
it's always ways around stuff, and I think like that's why I don't like when people make excuses for themselves because it's always a way. I just feel like people don't really want to sacrifice or take accountability.
That's what it is.
Or do what it takes to
Yeah.
like make it the way that they want it to be.
For
Like,
sure.
it's no excuses with this.
A lot of people, once there's a price tag on it, they don't want to fuck with it either. I mean, if $100 is gonna keep you from your dream, this
I ain't
ain't.
look at it like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
you go blow some money. I'm known to get high in the middle of the night and go to the gas station and blow $30 on junk food.
Right. I've done that.
So if I do that shit 3 times a week, that's $90.
Easy. Yeah.
And 90 times 4, what would that be, like 360 or 460, something like that? I don't know. I don't like doing math, mental math. It's kind of cloudy right now. But somewhere to that extent, and you look at it, you're like, damn, that's like 2 bills. Like, damn, that's almost a car note.
Yeah. Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
On nothing, basically.
So yeah, and I'm on my weight loss journey. Yeah, you probably could see from the last 2 podcasts, I'm kind of just dropping weight slowly and stuff like that. Because
How's it going for you? What are you on a diet or are you working out?
Basically, I'm just trying to the sodas.
Oh,
and
that's a
lot of the
big factor.
candy,
Yeah.
and just cutting back, just cutting back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't really gotta do too much because you could work out all day, but if you eating all of the calories back.
That's how I feel, man. Is you just moderate what you eat. That's the main thing.
No, but I
bro.
feel better too.
Yeah, for sure.
I drink lemon water and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been helping because sex sells. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can't be a fat. I mean, I think I look handsome enough, but I I'd rather look handsome enough to take off my shirt and the girl be like, I don't know what that nigga sings. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to be. So, yeah, I can't be no fat nigga forever. Like, I got to.
You're going to be up there like Usher soon.
I got to drop the weight.
Are you signed to a label or you got management?
Yeah, I got management. I ain't going to announce it yet. I'm going to wait till we do a little bit more work.
Oh, okay.
But, no, I'm not signed to a label.
Do you do all your stuff in-house, like by yourself?
And stuff in-house.
Hell yeah.
Like everything. And that's why I try to get people to understand, like, it ain't no label backing me. It ain't nobody doing these things for me.
Yeah.
Like, even with you, like, I was like, okay, what I need to do? Okay, done. And I did what I need to be done.
Right.
I'm willing to sacrifice because I know how much money I done blew on random shit. Like, I used to have damn near $100 a day weed habit.
Oh, I feel you on that.
Like, at least. And I'm just saying at least. That's just like, I'm used to. And now it's like I have to make myself, like, just chill or meditate or take a nap or whatever, because it's like, you may be making money, but you can't just keep spending and losing money at the same time. So.
Yeah, then you just end up with nothing.
Nothing. Like, and then all the people you trying to help and stuff, too, and it's like, okay, I see this fame shit ain't what it's kicked up to be, but it's like, I'm built for it, though. Because can't nobody make me feel guilty for nothing. So. Right. Except my daughter, as she say, you let me down, but she had never said that yet, so amen to that.
Right. I'm going to take you into a little segment that we do here called Hit or Shit. Oh. So all I do is I'm gonna say a few things, and you just tell me if you think it's a hit or if that's shit.
Okay, well, let me open the rim. So do I you want me to take a shot on hit or take a shot on shit?
Shit, you take one on whatever you want, brother.
You gotta choose so it can be like for me.
All right, man, I got like 8 of these. You gonna take 8 shots right now?
It don't matter. You gotta pick.
All right.
Which do I take a shot on? Hit or shit?
We're gonna take a shot on hit.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I guess.
So first off, hit or shit, Drake's new album. You're not into the house music? Because that album's more like a house music kind of vibe.
It is a house music vibe. I don't even want to say that it's not for me. I'm going to tell you, though.
It ain't for me, I'll tell you right now.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, like, Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm about to cape for this nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. It's shit. I ain't gonna say it's bad music. It's just not my type of music. Because
and that's understandable.
While I could clean up listening to it, I'd much rather clean up listening to something else.
Right.
Or a podcast or something.
I feel you.
Like, I think we set the bar high for Drake because all of his accolades.
Yeah.
But he a great artist. Don't get me wrong. Like he got a lot of classic songs, couple classic albums you could say, or it's arguable. But that last album, I listened to that shit one time. I think I like one song, like Sticky or something on it.
Yeah, nothing really stood out to me on it. Yeah. All right. So that's shit. All right. How about cryptocurrency? Like Bitcoin, Ethereum. There you go.
I think there's a little more than a shot.
That's kind of big.
But it's okay. I'm built for it. That's why I got dropped off. That's why you gotta have the designated driver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hit because tell you something. Before Dogecoin was a thing, an internet thing. See, when I first moved to Texas, people was always telling me invest in this, invest in that, do Tesla, do this and that. And coming from where I'm coming from, we like, man, this shit a scam.
Yeah.
I ain't invest. You want me to give you how much?
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, people, I done seen people like get wealthy before my eyes. It was like right beside me in the same place. It's like me being stubborn, me not having the knowledge to know, like, nah, this shit is legit.
Off good investments?
Yeah, so it's like, after it passed me up so many times, I just start going and looking for up-and-coming companies and what this company, they just did a deal with Shell Gas, or they just did a deal with this petroleum company and this and that. So I know I had fuel cell energy at a fraction of a penny, and I had bought a whole bunch of Doge at a fraction of a penny.
Yep.
So it just got to the point where it was just going up.
Yeah.
Going up. I got a Robin Hood card.
Oh, do you?
Like, I don't even have to wait for my funds to transfer to the bank. If I want to spend anything from my stocks, I just swipe the card.
Oh, that's what's up.
I had to wait in front of like 100,000 people.
Yeah.
For to get the card. Yep.
No, man, I remember when Doge was like like 2 years ago now, Doge was just fucking climbing, and I bought it at like .005.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, and it jumped up to like 70 cents.
Yeah.
My homie had like $2,000 in there at one time, dude. It fucking shot up.
Yeah, I know. And see, even with the Shima.
Yeah, the Shiba Inu.
Yeah, my one of my friends was like, I'm about to put 5,000 into this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, if it even get to $1, I got millions.
Yeah, easy.
And at that time it wasn't tradable. You had to go through this and do it through the wallet and
on
you know what I'm
Coinbase
saying?
and
Like
all.
I was still learning.
Yeah.
But when COVID first hit and things was fucked up and I needed money, guess what? I had them stocks.
Me too, dude. Bitcoin got me. I had some Bitcoin money during all that COVID shit that I floated. I'll hit it with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I've bought and shit with Bitcoin before, like boots and shit, just for work and stuff. I'm all about it. I think it's the future, honestly.
It is the future because a lot of the transactions that I'm been running across lately, we do Bitcoin. Then you see in the ATM and kiosk and stuff pop up everywhere. It's because it's just not regulated.
Yeah.
At the same time, like I think it's still considered property.
I'm a professional actor, and I'm getting paid to tell you about a revolutionary new product.
Liquid Death Mountain Water.
For years, a bunch of marketing fuckboys have tricked you into thinking that water is just some girly drink for yoga moms. Just look at all the cute brand names and dainty little bottles. Well, hold on to your hot dogs, because I got news. Water isn't cute. Water is deadly. It kills innocent surfers and snowboarders and kayakers. Every year, water is responsible for thousands and thousands of deaths. Energy drinks only kill, like, what, 1 or 2 kids? So please, don't fall for the marketing bullshit. Water is not yoga. Water is liquid death. And that's why this brand needs to exist, to finally give water the ice-cold can and ice-cold name it deserves. A brand that parents will hate, but kids might love.
Liquid Death Mountain Water.
Made from the deadliest stuff on Earth. Please, enjoy responsibly.
Instead of like an asset, it's like the moment the government acknowledge it as an actual currency or asset that they acknowledge, then it kind of changes it.
Yeah, it changes everything.
And it fucks it up in the government's favor.
Exactly.
So it's just like a lot of people gonna be like, oh, it don't exist. Now what I don't get is the NFTs. Like that shit, like I could just screenshot that shit and
I think,
be okay.
yeah, I think there's a place for it in the music industry as far as like releasing maybe an album as an NFT for your fans.
Yeah, you could do that.
You know, but I don't see God, and I hate saying it, but I don't really see like a long-term like thing for NFTs. I think it's kind of a hit, like a now.
And then it have been so
fad.
many celebrities caught scamming with the NFTs.
Exactly.
And having to come out and apologize, be like, I didn't know what it was.
Well, they're doing that shit with crypto too, man. Like just different coins and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Soldier coin. Soldier Boy got everything you need.
Yeah, dude, he invented it all first too, right?
I have soldier tampons in a minute. Like,
Yeah. Now
I was the first rapper with a tampon to go up your girl pussy. Like, that's what he gonna be saying soon.
Oh yeah. No, he's claimed he's done everything first.
Hey man, whatever, keep his name out there. I'm just glad he ain't broke and cracked out.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he started the whole fucking like YouTube like rapper movement, you know, back in the day. Like
even thinking back, I'd be like, man, if I would have went hard on YouTube and did this and that, it's like that's why I'm at the point like, okay, now nigga, you gotta make this shit happen.
yeah.
And ever since I told myself I gotta make it happen, like everything kind of been coming together.
You take that leap of faith in yourself and shit kind of works out.
It's like when you think about it though, I done took the leap of faith. You know how many times I done been riding around with multiple felonies, life in prison.
Yeah.
I could have died for not like money that's gonna just change your life. It may be money to you in some aspect, but it's like if I could take the leap for that shit, and God bless me enough to still be here, then I could take the leap for what
That's
I
a
believe
good way to
in.
look at it.
Yeah, no,
I fuck
real
with
shit.
that. Yeah.
Bro, when I first got in trouble right before I came here in Mississippi. And I had a dirty gun in the trunk. I had a
Yeah.
scale in the trunk. I had codeine in the trunk. I had weed in the trunk. I had my 16-year-old little sister with me.
That's all kinds of charges.
What if the gun had a body?
God damn.
I ain't saying it do, but
I'm just saying, yeah.
Very well could have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I done took the risk already. Why can't I do this or take the risk or take the necessary?
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is what it's about. I mean, this shit could all be over tomorrow. So
Yeah, it could. In a heartbeat too, man.
I'm gonna have fun every day. That's why I say, bro, it's a party.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all thought I was playing. I'm coming. I came.
No,
to
I dig
party.
it, man. I love it. I love it, man. Because I'll get some people in here and they just not come with the energy or just
Yeah, I be sitting there like,
Just be bullshitting.
Like I kind of, cause they want to be so mysterious. Like,
yeah.
and it's like you gotta already be a thing musically to have that mystique.
You know what I think it is too, though. A lot of people just bullshit their way through life, and then when they get here in an interview setting, they can't bullshit anymore. Because you can bullshit pretty well on Instagram.
But they could critique. They don't critique that. Okay, so when I did the first podcast, I was looking at it. I was like, I need to change this and do this differently. Then I did the second one, and I went and looked back at myself and said, I need to change this and do this differently. So it's like a lot of people don't critique themselves or not hard on themselves.
You have to, though.
You gotta be, though. Some people just think, oh, I got it. Can I rap good and make good content as far as music and maybe promotion, all this other shit? Of course, I can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at everything to that degree. So it's like you got to be humble and be willing to learn and evolve. And it's like if you're not looking at yourself from a lens, you know, I've been posting a lot of my older songs and videos that I put out, and I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at the growth. And in my head, I'm telling myself, you on your way because you see the evolution now.
Yeah. I relate to that a lot with the podcast. Like from our first episode to now, we've evolved a lot. Had new lighting setups and all kinds of shit, man. And we have meetings all the time. Just talking about shit, what we can do better, and you have to do that.
There's always something you could do better.
Yeah, there's always something you can do better.
Yeah.
I feel that. All right, so back hitter shit, pina coladas.
You know what? Pina coladas, I'm going to just say just like this. I'm not calling it a hit by any means. I'm calling it shit.
Yeah.
But pina coladas, they get on my nerves so fucking bad that I'll just take a shot for the hell of it. Definitely miss.
All right. I'm not a big fan of them either. This will be a good one because you spoke on it earlier. Balenciaga shoes. Hit or shit. Because they got them chunky ass soles on them, and some of them.
Yeah, I done seen some,
Yeah.
but I don't know. That one kind of in the middle because of the simple fact it's not about the name. It's about being different.
Okay.
Like when I was going to grade school, we had uniforms.
Yeah.
You could either wear a white shirt or blue shirt, and they used to have burgundy shirts and yellow shirts. I think at some point they did away. So either white shirt or blue shirt, either blue pants or khaki pants.
Right. That's how it was when I went to Garland.
You look like everybody else.
Yep.
And everybody go have the Jordans. You literally go look like everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, nah, I want something different. Let me wear Gucci. Let me do this and that. Because I was always listening to rappers and hear them names drop brands and stuff. So shit, I started wearing Gucci's. And that was back before it was just a cultural thing for just people other than rappers to be wearing shoes like this on the regular. So at first it was because I wanted to be different. But then I grew a love for certain designs, certain styles and things like that. So it's like, I got 2 pair of Alexander McQueens, but it's not the chunky ones that everybody else got right now that's popular. I'm going to get the ones that's not as popular because I'm getting it because, I like that. And this shit 60% off right now, so I'm about to buy these bitches like real shit.
Yeah.
I by any means, I don't care how rich I'm getting. I'm going to always be a bargain shop. I could be at Icebox Jewelry and be like, nah, I know we said 55,000, but I got this 50.
That's how the rich stay rich, man.
Cool. Yeah, you gotta finesse your whole
You have
way.
to. You got to bargain try and get some money here and there where you can.
Definitely.
All right, so Andrew Tate, hit or shit.
I'm in the middle on that one too.
With this whole high value men concept he's got.
I think it's crazy how people are quick to say, "All men are created equal." But then in the same breath, they say, I'm a high-value man. I'm a high-value woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about the word value. That's subjective.
Yeah.
What you value may not be the same thing I value.
Yeah, absolutely.
Think about the Walmart brand, great value.
Mm-hmm.
You, from the perception, it's a knockoff brand. But if you ate great value, they had some good ass products. You ever ate them little gummy smiley faces?
Oh, those
at
are
Walmart?
those are the good
Great
ones.
value.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you looking at it like that's not the name brand.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a great value. So do you value something a certain way? So it's just like, oh,
Yo, shout out them gummies though, for real though.
no, they're good.
Yeah. All right.
R.I.P. Miss Katie. My friend Mama got me hooked on them gummies. She used to always get them for him, and every time we used to go there, she was like, "Yeah, you could get one," but sometimes I used to sneak a second one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You got to get two.
Gotta get to
One's not
R.I.P.
enough.
Miss Katie though, man. I miss her.
So Andrew Tate, is that a hitter shit for you?
No, I'm gonna say it's in the middle because the reason I say it's in the middle mainly because you could say things that's right or that's true, but it's just the way you go about saying it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It like a girl could be like, "Why you don't want to be with me?" And I could say, "I just don't think you're up to par with my standards." Or I could say, "Cause you ain't shit." Both are true.
It's all in how you word it.
Both mean the same
Yeah.
thing, but it's just in how you going about saying it. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just think it's a lot of misconceptions. I think men and women on both sides, they both have a tendency to be like, well, y'all do this, or women do this, or men do this. No, people do people like shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's just people. Like, it's not going to be one way or the other way just because you a female, just because you a male.
Yeah, you can't just categorize it into male or female like that.
No, but I mean, some shit is more likely to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every Indian person I ever went out with to eat or something, they don't get ice cubes in their water.
What?
I don't know. I asked somebody about this the other day.
What you talking about?
No, I'm just saying, like, culture, like, that's just what they do, and you don't know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is kind of weird.
It's like, if it's like, okay, so I had to ask somebody, like, why don't they do that? So it's like, though it may be likely, because you Indian, you probably not gonna get no ice cubes in your water because they don't have ice cubes over there.
Right, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to them, it's a little bit too much for their senses.
I feel you.
But you don't know that. But that don't mean that every Indian like that, because what about the Indians that was born in America?
That makes a good argument for Andrew Tate, you know, because everyone just might not be hearing it how they want to hear it, you know,
You never
or
go
taking
hear-
it how they
you
want to
never
take
go
it.
hear, bruh. But when you go to church, the preacher don't tell you like you want to hear. He go tell you, nah, you done fell short of, you know, like the preacher go keep it real. So it's like people want to feel how they want to feel in a certain way about certain things.
Yeah.
I
At
feel
the
like-
end of the day, yeah.
I feel like maybe a lot of his shit is kind of toxic or aggressive in nature, but a lot of it's truth in a lot of the stuff. Even when people tell lies, there's truth in it.
There's truth based in it, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere.
All right, so we're in the middle on that one. How about self checkouts at like Walmart and shit? Is that a hit or shit for you?
That's a hit. I gotta take a shot. But you gotta take a shot with me though.
I'll take a shot with you.
You might have to take a shot. I gotcha. I'm gonna say that's a hit, man. I used a self checkout earlier.
You know, sometimes you're in a hurry and you ain't got time for the bullshit, you know.
Yeah, what did I have to go get for? I forgot what I went and got, but I definitely had to use the self checkout. The only time it's a pain in the ass is if you're getting like adult beverages. Or
Yeah, you gotta wait on
things, or you know, it'd be like regular shit. Like I forgot what I got, and it was just like, "Are you above age?" It wasn't nothing. It was like, "Oh, kids can't buy this or something." I can't remember what it was, but
They'll ask you like on like Mucinex and shit, like allergy medicine.
But you know why I like the kiosks too, though? Because, you know, my business partners, we get paid cash. So I'm always telling them, like, bro, give me 20s. Like, I don't want a bunch of hundreds because places don't be wanting to break hundreds.
Yeah, right.
So whenever they give me the hundreds, I just go right to the kiosk, buy a pack of gum, and get it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Change, because if I lose the 100, that's $100 gone.
Right.
I'm more likely to hear 5 20s fall out my pocket. So, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's a kid.
All right. Hey, cheers on that.
You said you had 8. What was that, 4 or 5?
Got 2 more for you.
Okay.
Oh, I hadn't had a shot of Remy in a while.
The stream was buffering, so it never loaded.
It's all good.
So we made it and started. Kenzie just hit me up and let me know it wasn't.
That's what editing's for.
Yes, it's all
Right.
good.
There you go. It should be there.
Before we get back to the show, this message is brought to you by Camouflage Condoms, so she can see you coming.
That's what's up.
That's it. Oh, man. That's a blessing.
Just set it back up. It looks like it's loading right now. Anyway, I got 2 more for you on the hitter shit.
Okay.
How about the Dallas Cowboys? You being out of state, I got to get your opinion on it. Because everybody here is diehard Dallas Cowboys fan.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. Hold on. And I'm going to say here, but I'm going to take a sip of champagne because y'all ain't about to have me fucked up this early. I got shit to do. Now, before I was even living in Dallas, I was a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Okay.
Everybody knows that if you're a Cowboy fan, you're not a bandwagon fan. I don't get into it with people online.
Right.
I don't want to go back and forth about us winning games. I'm not excited until it's the playoffs. And if we don't get past there, I'm just like, I'm always disappointed.
Yeah.
So it's like I never had nothing to look forward to in my lifetime. My family, even my goddaddy, before he passed, he's a diehard Cowboy. I just always been a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I'm just not that person to care until, like, it matter. Like, it's just like baseball. Like, who just watch every baseball thing, like, through the regular season?
I don't think anybody does.
It's like if it's the World Series, yeah, I might catch that
Yeah,
shit.
I
Because
would-
the stakes high. Yeah,
Right.
People playing hard, but I
Yeah.
don't care about that shit other than that. Like, but yeah, the Dallas Cowboys definitely a hit, but they normally miss. You know what I'm saying?
Normally.
They
Everybody
a
knows.
hit, but they normally miss.
Yeah, it ain't no secret. Yeah, it's not a secret for sure. All right, how about so last thing on the hitter shit, Frenchie Bulldogs.
I'm gonna say, like, in what aspect? Owning one or just in general?
I guess just in general. I mean, if you own one, you flip them. You know.
If I okay, like, I know a lot of people making money out of them dogs too. Shout out to them. I mean, for me, I'm gonna say hit
Yeah.
as far as in people making their money and hustling and doing this. But me personally, I don't want nothing I gotta take care of.
I feel
That
you,
ain't a
dude.
kid.
I feel you so much.
If
on
it's
that.
not a kid, I don't want nothing I gotta take care of. Like,
you.
I be having, like, I got a coworker. She literally gotta take her dog to a dog sitter place and pay for that shit because the dog got anxiety problems and stuff like
What?
that. Like, real shit. And I know people love their
That
animals,
sounds
but
like such a burden,
exactly,
dude.
I'd have been like, look, I'm gonna give you somebody who got time for this shit. But I'm not that type of pet lover. Like, I've had
Yeah.
pets that I love, but it's like, as an adult, if I want to go out of town, I don't want to be like, damn, who gonna keep the dog?
Yep.
Or do I gotta take the dog with me?
No,
Or
we're actually-
can we stay in this hotel with the dog? And
Yeah.
all of that? I don't want to have to deal with that. I know my daughter could come. If I have a baby, I know the baby could come.
Right,
and all of this shit. Like, but
No, we're low key. We're actually watching. We're pet sitting a Frenchie for one of our friends right now. He's actually downstairs.
What's his name?
The dog, Peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches. She's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know some people making money. Make the money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I respect the hustle. And
I mean, you can get like $6,000 a dog. It's crazy.
Man.
I actually, one of the guys I work with just quit, and he's flipping Frenchies now. Cause he had a litter of like 10 of them.
That's one thing COVID did, like, to the world.
Everybody realizes what they ain't gotta have a job.
You can figure out how to make money.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out, like literally, somebody could go to Wish right now, buy 300 number one dad T-shirts
Right.
at shipping costs because they'll give it to you for free. And you pay the shipping, and you could go on Amazon, open up a store, and every Father's Day, you know, you can sell everyone on
Every
fucking
single one of 'em.
shirts.
That's an easy flip.
But people don't even think, let me actually do that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's so many ways to make money. We was just talking about stocks. It's still people where I'm from that be like, I ain't putting my money in. I done had people ask me like, yo, because I done showed them like the charts. I wouldn't show like where my money was at, but I showed them like, oh, you see this shit going up this much %.
Yeah.
This shit is real. And they'll ask you like, okay, I'm trying to, what I do? And then you got to explain to them like, you can't just jump in that shit. Like you can, but I would advise you to invest in shit you believe in and that you support.
That's what you should do. You should invest in things that you already buy or know or that you're somewhat educated on, you know. You jump into some shit you don't know nothing about, you're most likely going to lose your money.
I bet it's been a long time since I
all good, man.
filled up these cones because I really don't be smoking them cones. But you smoking some exclusive stuff. That's some red velvet cake.
Oh, okay. Your shit's nice.
Yeah.
Tell me about what's your opinion on freestyling versus like handwriting lyrics?
I hadn't wrote a lyric down since 2011.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So like Wayne, Jay-Z, all that type shit.
I think Wayne punch in more. I think Jay-Z do more what I do. I just write the verse in my head.
So you've already got like 8 to 16 bars in your head before you go to the studio, and or do you do it as you go?
Like, okay, just say like I get up and I'm starting my day, and I got an instrument on, and I get an idea, and then I come up with the line.
Yeah.
Like let's just say when I came over Full Effect, I was at work, and I think I had cut on the TVs and Steph Curry had did some shit, and I was just like, bitch, I got that shot like on Steph. I was like, oh, that sound hard. Okay, what I'm gonna say then? Hit him in his lungs. That shit left him out of breath.
Yeah. Then
I think I'll be like, do this shit for fun. I treat beef like a chef. These rappers, they my sons, but I treat them like a step.
Yeah.
Like a stepson.
Like a stepson, yeah.
But I treat them like a step. Elevate.
Yeah.
I get high and
Double
meditate.
entendre, yeah.
All these voices in my head, shit, I gotta medicate. I be running around with 15 like when meta play. Nigga shot at me and miss. Bitch, you better pray. So it's just like I just write it in my head and I remember it. And it started because I used to work at this place called Gadded Town when I was in college. And I would think of cool shit and I would write them on the back of these little cards that they used to have for the customers to leave comments.
Okay.
And I used to get busy to the point where I ain't had time to write it on a card. So I'm serving people, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And in my head the whole time, I'm like, remember it, remember it, remember it. And I did that so many motherfucking times to the point it was like, it got to the point where I would remember the whole song and I'm about to write it down.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck I'm writing it for if I remember it?
Right.
So yeah, it's like I write it in my head.
You have to develop that memory bank too, like that.
No, it's a brain exercise.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
My baby mama say it all the time. Like, I wish I had your memory, like, cause you remember everything. Like, short term memory, yeah, I forget some shit, like high, but I remember everything.
That's probably just the weed, though, honestly.
But I remember shit from when I was like 3.
Yeah. What's your furthest memory back?
Shit, my furthest memory back, it's crazy. Cause I don't know if it was a dream or a memory.
That's how I feel too about my.
Because it's memory in my head. It's just I remember my soul coming into the world.
Really?
Like I just remember existing, and we was on Joyner Street over there, close to downtown. That's like the earliest days I remember. We used to be in this little. It was this little raggedy. I ain't gonna say raggedy. It looked raggedy on the outside. It was pretty decent inside.
Okay.
But we used to rent from this guy named Mr. Stokes. I don't know his first name. I just know Mr. Stokes is who we used to rent from. It was his property, and I know I was about 3 or 4. I remember my grandmama collapsing and the ambulance coming. I remember.
That's your first memory back? You can remember?
No. My first, I want to say, damn, like if I could think about I think it's just existing.
Yeah.
Like I remember existing. Like
that's kind of.
I can't remember just
the
first memory, but I remember things like my second. I think it was like my second or third Christmas.
Okay. That's kind of how my first memory is, too.
I had the White Power Ranger suit with the sword.
Hell yeah.
I got the skates. I fell a bunch of times. And my granddad actually got that. He got it on camera. I don't know I don't know where the stuff at, but at the time he had all of that on camera. But it's like I can remember stuff from way back. So yeah, definitely with the music, it's just, I just remember in my head like I'm writing it on paper, but it's just in my head now. I have made songs at the studio. Like if you listen to my song, "Welcome to the Party," I came up with that like on the spot type shit. It was like cut the beat on, I'm gonna figure it out.
What about your song Gummies? I dig that hook on that one.
Once upon a time, Silk Foster Jr., the character, allegedly, he was really
Gummies.
he was really good in the kitchen with making the best tasting edibles you will ever taste. Not just something that's gonna get you in there. I'm talking about if I'm smoking red velvet, that's what's going into all of the stuff, and I'm making it from scratch. And I'm using the best butter to make it. The Irish butter, like it's like I've had a lot of people eat my alleged desires. And
I love how you're beating around the bush here.
Yeah, I had people eat them, and then they'll just be like, "Man, it tasted so good. I just kept eating it, and then before I know it, I had to leave work."
Yeah, right. Just too fucked up.
Yeah, because I'm like a chemist in the kitchen, but yeah, the gummies. Damn, it's crazy, bro. You really did your research.
Yeah, man.
But gummies, I had the gummies. I had the gummy, yummy for the fiend.
Yeah, I dig that one.
Everybody getting money in my team. Hey. Yeah, it was a different way to hustle for me at the time. Like really, it's like the police ain't checking for no snacks and no treats. And no shit
You're
like
right,
that.
though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like old people go buy from me because they can't smoke. They don't
Yeah.
want to smoke. So the
Yeah.
older folks go buy from me. The younger folks go buy from me. Like people don't know. It's
People
like
that just want to
the
get it on the
people
down low.
People used to want to know, like, why you got the job? Why you got the job? Why you do this, that? If you making money off of it, I'm like, bro, that's how I'm making the money.
Yeah.
People would literally come to the job. I grab a to-go thing, get their orders filled. People I like, because I used to bartend and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're meeting everybody all day long.
Bro, these people, they telling me, bro. They used to ask for coke all the time. Bro.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
what's
Yeah,
like,
that's probably the most frequent
I was
question.
not trying to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go down for the edibles too, but don't get twisted. It's like I got so much clientele up here, and it was always smooth. I never
Dude,
had
the
no
the
problem.
best time I've ever had selling weed was to people at work.
Yeah,
Because that's the people you're around the most.
I know you get paid tonight. You know I know what you.
And they're the most regular people that come
I
too.
used
Like,
to have people that buy edibles for their dog. They had a husky. You know, huskies is known to be aggressive and temperamental and stuff like that. They bought edibles every week for their dog.
damn. That's
So
crazy.
like really like I used to have people at work. I used to have people hitting me up like I need the gummies, I need this, I need that. So people think like when I make music, I'm thinking like some cool shit to say. I realize I be rapping my life.
You're just living it.
Because even in that same verse, you hear me say, Lizzie Bell switched up even though I loved her.
Yeah.
This bitch Alyssa lied even though I never touched her. The police said I made some terroristic threats. But that ain't stopped me from going at that fuck nigga neck. That's all true.
What's up with that?
Man, this dude, bruh, I ain't gonna even mention his name or nothing like
you ain't
that.
gotta say no names.
But he's just a hater. And it's like when you with somebody, you think they cool, and then you get to the point, it's like, oh, nah, he a hater. I gotta distance myself because I can't be with no fucker. I ain't built like that to be around no hating ass, sucker ass nigga like that. So shit, I was like, I distanced myself. But it was like a whole lot of fuck shit in between. It's like, it got to the point, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna have to hurt you. And I was about to hurt him one day at work, and the biggest dude you will ever know, like, he, like, literally got in the way at the right time. And I wanted to get the video of this shit because it was cool. Like, I had a do-rag on and everything. Like, as soon I was waiting for him all day. As soon as he walked through the door, I'm like, yeah, what's that fuck shit? Because he didn't know that, like, everybody had a group me, but I never did the group me shit because I was like, man, I'm too real for that shit. Like, y'all get too offended, people too fickle and everything. So I never even got in this shit. But then one day I just looked at this shit. I ain't get on it. A girl like that I was cool with at the time, she at the crib and she's like, look at this shit. And I'm like, this nigga talking shit about me? And this person co-signing and this person? Keep in mind, this person is a racist person too. This type of person that say they should have never freed the slaves, black people lazy, all this other shit. Like, it's this type of person too. So it's just like, okay, I was waiting for him all day, like, to come to work. And when he came to work, I'm in his face. I'm like, I was like, what that shit? Like, I want you to say you did.
Yeah,
So when I hit you, like, I want you to say you did it.
Yeah.
So shit, yeah, like, but they got in between or whatever, and you know, he ended up leaving or getting. I don't know really how he left or how he got fired, but it wasn't like a month or so after that. But like he would get drunk and like just hit me up on some just like talking shit. I'm like, I was like, man, this dude crazy. You obsessed or some shit like that. So, you know, I ended up blocking him all that shit. And then one day I was at work and I seen him at the Dollar General, and I was like, I'm with one of my homies at the time. I was like, I'm about to go over there and get on this nigga ass.
Yeah.
And then I told my son, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Because that's what they want me to do. They want me to act. They want me to be a nigga like out here. They want me to be that type of person. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it at all.
That's the smarter move, though.
And then right after that, I talked myself out of it.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Fuck this nigga. He got me fucked up. So I went to the he in his car. I'm outside his car like this, like right in front of the door. So he let the window. I said, get out the car. So he there with his daughter. I think she's like 15, 16, something like that. I don't know. She's like a teenager though. And she in the store. I was like, yeah, come on, let's go around back. Let's fight. Let's get this out the way. He's like, nah, y'all go jump me. I say, bro, he don't even know you.
Yeah.
He ain't got no. This some straight me and you shit. He's like, nah, let's do it right here. I say, nah, you want to do it in front of the cameras, like, cause you want to be on some the aggressive type shit. You on some snitch shit, really.
Okay.
He ain't never want to go in the back and fight or whatever.
Yeah, and just handle it.
He's like, man, I'm with my daughter. I'm like, nigga, fuck your daughter. Like, and I hate to say that really, because I got a daughter, but then it's like, he had did so much fuck shit.
Yeah.
It was just like,
He went to a whole nother level.
So fast forward, he ended up making it out of this situation. Fast forward, and he's somewhere where he at the job. Like, he know he don't even supposed to be there, like, around me, because he already know what type of shit it is.
Yeah.
So I go out there, and I'm like, bro, you got to get the fuck out of here. Like, you got to get the fuck from around me. You already know what's up type shit. He happened to be with, like, a police officer. That's all I told him. Like, you know what's up. You can't be around me. You got to get the fuck from out of here.
Yeah.
The police told my boss, told the police, I made terroristic threats.
What?
This man. Real shit.
Terroristic threats. I mean, that's a heavy, like...
Bruh, I don't just be rapping. I be telling the truth.
That's
the
an
police said I
accusation.
made some terroristic threats, but that ain't stop me from going at that fuck nigga neck. Like,
Yeah.
these be true stories. Like, all of this shit.
That's what's up, man. No, I dig that. I was wondering what that line was all about, man.
Yeah, really, like, but people don't know. They just think, oh, you just rapping some shit to sound cool, but no, these really true stories, shit that I done been through. Like,
Hell
people
yeah.
just don't know. Like, I don't know.
So let me ask you, so being out of state, what do you feel, how do you feel about Dallas being like a jump-off city? Like, because I feel like a lot of artists don't really bloom out of here, or they have to leave here to really make it. It's just like a jump-off city.
I ain't gonna say you gotta leave here to make it. You just gotta be smart about what you're doing.
Right.
See, the internet is the place where you can be everywhere all the time.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just about being able to target the audience. See, if I see 400 and some people like my reel, you know what I do? I go follow all 400 and some people.
Oh, okay.
Cause them the people who organically like your shit. That's
Yeah.
not bots. That's whatever. So I'm gonna like your shit when you post. You gotta build a rapport with the people.
Make it
See,
reciprocal.
then you gotta think a lot of these artists, like, they go put themselves in the box. It's like I was saying in one of the other podcasts, like, every artist now got 3 letters before their name.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, that's why I say it's like me calling myself PMC Foster. And that actually being my rap name, like PMC Foster. It's like, it's everybody doing the same thing.
No, you're right though, man. A lot of people are putting like just different letters at the end of their name, or making it stylized in some way rather than just having their name, you know.
And that's what they don't understand. Like, I've been Silk before I even knew who Silk the Shocker was, before I knew who Silk the group was. I always been Silk.
Right.
Foster Jr. Not the little Silk Foster, the big Silk Foster.
Hey, did you see Kanye West going crazy on Instagram yesterday?
Man, Kanye West, bro, like, it ain't. it ain't. Look, they just need to understand that Kanye West is gonna be Kanye West. I don't even think nobody need to try to reason with him or nothing
Just give up.
because the world just go look at it like that's just him.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I'm just like,
Yeah,
that's
like,
Kanye being
it's
Kanye.
him.
He was going off though, like posting fucking text messages with him and like Kris Kardashian talking about you're not gonna fucking pimp my daughters out in sex videos and shit, and they're gonna go to the school I choose.
I mean, he right, but he wrong because you gotta remember, like Kanye West, like he done made Kim pose nude a couple times, so
Right.
you done been complicit in this, and just
Right.
because you want to turn a new leaf, you can't time everybody else's evolution.
Yeah,
And how you know your daughter gonna actually do that?
Right.
Your daughter may feel like I don't want to do that. That shit lame.
yeah. She might be turned off to the whole fucking idea of their family.
Yeah, but it's just like I mean, I understand what he's saying. Like I can understand like how under that family dynamic possibly, but I gotta say allegedly because I don't know these people
Yeah.
specifically. But I can understand like how it could kind of get a little foggy or it could be unreasonable. But you gotta understand, Kanye was at the end of the day, no matter how rich he is, he's somebody who come from Chicago, and I ain't gonna say he come from the bottom of the bottom because his mama always kept a job. You could tell he was always good to a degree. He may have not been rich or been able to buy shit he wanted to, but he didn't. He wasn't just homeless on the streets and no shit like that. So it's like Kim, she grinded her way to a degree too. But then it's like then once that sex tape happened and the show happened and all of this controversy and everything, it's like now she a billionaire type shit.
Yeah.
So when you gotta think, most people in life need other people for some type of gain, like some type of financial gain. You gotta think if I'm a millionaire, you a millionaire, we don't need each other.
That's
it's
true.
easier for us to say fuck each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different if I'm the millionaire, you got 50,000 saved up, but you eating off of me. It's easier for you to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna chill because I need to make my money and get to that point. But if you a millionaire too, you more likely to be like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say.
For sure, man. I think that's why he went off on Kris and them because, I mean, as a father, I understand, like, you want your kid to go to where you want him to go, you know, and you don't – fuck having somebody like their grandma tell them,
really,
you know, like –
but what people gotta understand, though, that matter, but then at the same time it don't because to a degree, kids gonna be who the fuck they gonna be.
that's true, man.
It's just like T.I.'s son just got in trouble.
I saw that.
He just had to put out the shit where he's like,
Yeah.
look, man, we done told him. And like I feel with T.I. coming from, like, all you could do is tell people.
Mm-hmm.
It done been a lot of people in life, like within the recent years, I told them everything that was going to happen and it happened.
Yeah, he said some shit like he's just chasing the wrong shit or hanging out with the wrong people or something like that.
I mean, it's the thing with all these other kids. Everybody want to be NBA YoungBoy. Everybody want to be the gangster and just
Yeah.
wild and be dissing people and dissing dead people
Right.
because
Well, he's the hardest one out. I'm like as far as like being hard and fucking.
I mean, yeah,
Street.
because of the controversy. I mean,
Right.
but then at the same time, it's like like I say, originality. Everybody carbon copies of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want that image. Everybody want to jump around with guns in the video
Yeah.
and do that like they want to do that. You got some of these kids rapping with guns in the video that they ain't never shot.
Right. Yeah.
They ain't even old enough
brand
to.
new fucking guns.
They can't even
yeah.
go to the gun range and shoot these motherfuckers and learn how to actually have
Barely
precision.
know how to load that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they doing it solely because of the fact that it's NBA,
Yeah.
young boy or whatever. Like
What-
it's the influence, but hey, man, that's every generation get influenced by somebody.
Yeah.
And he ain't the only one, but I'm just saying, like, he the closest to home. Like Baton Rouge is like an hour and a half from my hometown.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're close.
What do you think about the whole Young Thug situation?
I think
They just came out and said that
I
some.
think you gonna be who you gonna be.
What do you mean?
Like even though I made all the feats and conquer shit and jump hurdles in life and get to this point, if anybody say or do the wrong thing, your natural instinct gonna come in place. You gonna be who you gonna be.
Yeah.
So if Young Thug been thugging, you think because I got money I'm gonna stop thugging? You think my enemy is like I be thinking about
That's
shit.
a good point. Yeah.
I be thinking about shit I didn't want to do to my enemy. And it's all alleged because nobody knows that he actually did any of this shit.
Yeah,
This is
right.
all allegedly. But I'm just saying hypothetically, like, I got the money. I could do whatever to my enemies. I could just, I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to have no phone call. Like, you think if I get money, like, I'm just going to stop? No.
Shit, you might hit the fucking pedal to the metal at that point. Now you got the money.
You might if you in that mind state.
If you got that to finance.
If you in that
shit.
mind state, you might. But it's just like, come on, man. I'm sorry, I'm being stingy.
You're good, man.
I'm so used to smoking by myself.
I'm the same way,
I
yo.
used to have a bunch of people around me. It's like I'm always passing, but now I be by myself, bro. I don't be.
They're talking about like a lot of people are turning on him though. Like
Yeah, but then they also just put out a recent clip that say that a lot of them people not trying to cooperate because there's an election coming up, and if that DA got out of office, then it might not have the same motivation as the DA that's charging them with the stuff right now.
Okay, that's a good fucking idea.
You see how fluent that was?
Yeah,
I'm fucked up right now.
that was a good idea.
I tell people I'm fucked up. I'm sharp.
right. All right, let me ask you another question then. What do you think about labels releasing music after the artist's death? Like DJ Khaled just released a new Juice WRLD song the other week. What do you think about that?
I think somewhere in the Bible, I could be wrong. It say, "Get your money, man." So, I mean, I can't really hate on nobody like getting the money. I mean, of course I'm gonna release it. Like I say, like contracts is still contracts, and like what's wrong with releasing? The fans want it anyway. You should be releasing more, in my opinion. Like the fans always like, I want it, so why not release it?
I agree with you. As long as you're setting up the back end right, and maybe the family's getting the money, or someone's benefiting, and that's directly related to him. As long as you set that up, I'm cool with it, man.
Yeah.
That's what the whole the Jimi Hendrix, all his stuff, all his catalog is owned by his family.
Yeah.
So anything that you see with Jimi Hendrix on it directly goes to his family.
Yep, except for the people that's in fucking LA in that little part of town where they just print that shit.
Well, I mean, they're just hawking shit on the street, right?
Like, I want a blue Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
1 second, buddy. Come back with the fucking blue Jimi Hendrix.
Did you see DaBaby canceled one of his shows because he only had 500 ticket sales? What do you think about that? I've seen a couple rappers doing this lately.
I mean, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with it, DaBaby is a good rapper, but he a good rapper. He don't take no bullshit. Mm-hmm. People know he done caught about it and did all that. But his
two bodies now, right?
I think he got too caught up in the character of himself.
All right.
Like to me, but he got good music. But it's like, why should we care at this point? I listen to it. I watch the video. I be like, man, he's still snapping and shit. There's a lot of artists that just still snapping. But that's just that one show. I'm pretty sure he still get sold out shows all over the place. Right. You gotta think like that could be a result of the promoters not doing what the fuck they were supposed to do.
Could be. I mean, 500 ticket sales, that's kind of a lot of people though. I mean, would you put on a show for 500 people?
Man, I put on a show for 2 people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
I don't give a fuck.
How
like that's what people don't understand. Like you gotta be like, you gotta think. If it's 10 people in the crowd that's listening to what you're saying, and if one out of them 10 people could apply something positive to their life or get out of a dark place or whatever. Yeah. Just even if one of them motherfuckers if it's 1 out of 10, bro, you done did something positive. Put on the show. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm rocking with bro. I just left my city to do we had a player in Mac Unity Ball. I just left my city with like 100 bottles of champagne that I'm just giving out to people if they just come through. A lot of motherfuckers ain't come through because I mean, of course, people may have their specific reasons, but then it's like they rather choose hate than choose like love or some shit. And like I came from a place of love. It's still a good amount of people that came and everybody, we got lit and everything. It was a good time still, but then it's like I heard from specific people like that. It's like, oh, it's like they ain't want to fuck with it. They ain't want to do this or that, or they ain't. And it's like I ain't really got no problems or nothing with nobody, but it's just like it's just how it is. People just not go. I don't know, man. People weird.
Yeah, how do you
people choose hate over love most times? So.
Oh yeah, because it's easier to hate. It's a more vulnerable.
It ain't easier for me. It used to be because it used to be like They gave me the energy and the motivation to go. But when I had my daughter, I couldn't be driven by the hate. I had to be driven from a place of love and
You have to.
protection and a
Right.
parental place.
You have
So
to.
that changed me within itself. It's like,
Yeah.
I used to live out the hate, but now the hate just is exhausting. Like, nobody want to be arguing and sad all the fucking time.
Yeah. It's exhausting, dude.
Yeah, no way.
I feel you. Let me ask you kind of a more deeper question. How do you
Ask me whatever.
How do you experience time as far as like in your life? Is it relevant at all to you? Do you go through worrying about your time at all? Is time important to you?
Man, you can ask anybody I know. Time is very important to me. And time is one of the worst things you could ever waste with me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people say time is money in some cases, but in a lot of times, time is a lot more than that. So I'm that person. I'm going to show up early before I show up late.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm that person. I'm going to be proactive instead of reactive. I'm not going to wait for something to happen. I'm going to calculate every possible outcome that things could happen. I had a plan when I come in. I say, what if these niggas really ain't podcasting? They about to, like, steal my organs or some shit.
Yeah, come on.
Well, I'm going to do this if they do this. And they do. You know, like, within your head, you always got to play chess.
Yeah, you assess the situation.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily feeling vibes, but I'm, like, crazy enough to think the worst and be like, okay, well, then I have to be ready to do this.
Do you think that breeds anxiety?
I let go a lot of my anxiety. I did a DMT ritual not long ago. I always been into the psychedelics.
Okay.
And I just understand life. I understand a lot of what make me who I am. I understand that it don't end when we die.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm pretty cool and chill with everything. Nothing really scares me or bothers me. I only worry like for my daughter's future and how the world gonna be for her and things like that. But on another note, I don't trip over the worry about.
I love that, man. Yeah, that's great. Tell me about your DMT experience, man. How'd that go down?
It changed my world, not my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the other side. I met other versions.
Did
of
you
myself.
smoke it or tea, ayahuasca? What?
No, I ain't do that. I did pure DMT. I was with one of my buddies. I can't really say much more because, you know.
Yeah, you don't have to get
There'd
into
be a
details.
whole lot of high class shit going on.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it. I can't even get nobody no clues. But yeah, he was right there with me, and I hit it in the bone with some wax too,
Oh, okay.
and
Getting extra high.
yeah, and yeah, it lasted like 20 minutes, but
Okay.
I learned like years worth of knowledge within that 20 minutes.
Did you have just an ego death or like what?
You definitely have an ego death.
Yeah.
You have an ego death because it's just like I say, we all created equal, right?
Yeah.
So how am I say I'm a high value man? Or I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You the only person that can say, bro, you better than me. I can't tell you. I could say it like if I'm bragging on some rap shit, like, oh yeah, I'm clearly better than you. I'm gonna be better than you. But I'm just saying, like, as a person, like in general, like morality and shit like that, like I can't just really say I'm better than nobody.
I feel that. We're all eyes in the same head, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
Like I can't see myself. I don't even know. People be like, "Are you taller than me?" I be like, "I don't know. My eyes down here." I still got this much head to go. Like I know. Look at my eyes right here.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing above my head, and that's like the concept.
Okay.
Like you can see everything you can see, but unless you look up, you can't see nothing above you.
That's true.
So how I'm gonna measure you, morality, even height wise, if I'm seeing right here, but my mind up here.
Right. I feel that.
A lot of people don't get the shit. But yeah, DMT helped me do a lot of shit. I ain't got no anxiety. I don't be worried about shit. Like, I have times where shit get to me. I have times where I grieve or I gotta cry or shit.
Yeah, we all do, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I cry a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But I be having to cry because I just don't be wanting to hurt people. I don't be wanting to be the person I was.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like a constant battle to not be who you used to be.
Dude, I think a lot of people don't want to just let that shit out, man. You kind of got to every now and then.
Man, you gotta let it out because if you let it build up, then it's gonna build up and then it's gonna progress. You gotta take a shot. It's gonna build up and progress in a negative way. It's like as a kid, I get so mad, then I kick a hole in the wall. And I gotta cover it up with these boxes, and one day my mama gonna be like, "Why this hole in the wall?"
Right? No, I've been there.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You get mad and you tear your own shit up or something like. I just don't like the shoes. I just like the shoes.
I feel you, man. Did you have a favorite school subject when you were in school?
Subject school. Let's see. I want to say science, but I also want to say like school wasn't really a challenge to me. Like I don't remember studying for much.
I never studied for a single thing in school.
Even in college, I just listened to them.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just retained the knowledge and like
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like as far as like grade school and stuff like that, I could appreciate my teachers that used to make me work harder. I had a teacher named Miss Profis, and she used to be like, I ain't gonna say she was mean, but she was firm. She was pretty too. Like she was fine. I ain't gonna lie, but she would always teach us on a college level. Like every day it'll be a new word we have to learn that we don't know. And it's like at the time you're like, man, fuck this, man. I'm in high school. Give me some high school shit.
Yeah, right?
But then when you get to college and you're like, damn, this shit worked. She really helped me.
Yeah.
Like you appreciate it like different. I ain't gonna say that's my favorite class though. I wanna say my favorite classes was my favorite class was Miss Nealon class. She is my Spanish 1 and 2 teacher.
Okay.
She is the most pushover teacher you could ever have. No, literally, like me and my homie Lil Cody, like, and like when my cousin was in there before he got sent to Central School, bro, we used to like it, bro. I used to go down in Miss Nealon class.
Yeah.
Like, she'd get up and ask me to read. I read some of what the book say and then just start saying random. I'm talking about like we used to turn up in it.
That's funny as fuck.
I'm saying it used to be crazy. It used to be she used to threaten us with the intercom, but
Yeah.
you know, you could call the office. She'd be like, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. She say, you're supposed to be conjugating your verbs and shit.
Yeah,
we ain't conjugate. I'd be like, man, come conjugate this dick.
Yeah.
Man, that shit used to be wrong though.
Yo, I used to.
But I was a kid though, like we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like,
you don't give a fuck at that age.
One day in class, I was like, okay, y'all, while she teaching, everybody get out, walk out one by one. In the principal office, like, right there. Like, so she always nervous and shit.
Yeah.
I say walk out. I think my boy Nick walked out. I think I want to say my girl Kiara walked out.
Just one by one getting up and walking out.
Walking out, and she just got to the point. She's like, "What the fuck?" And I know one. Like I don't know why. Like some people used to always do shit, but I know I used to always like initiate some shit too. Like everybody would initiate their own form of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like one day I was like, everybody put their head down. So when she turned around from teaching, it'll be like I say everybody act like they sleep. Like and she'll just turn around and everybody just head down like they sleep. Man, it used to be fun. I ain't learned no Spanish though.
Yeah, right. Dude, I had to take Spanish every year.
So yeah, that was my favorite class.
Hell yeah.
That and band, because band was so easy.
What'd you play in band?
The alto saxophone, I could play the soprano, I could play the tenor, I could play the bari.
Hell yeah. I was trombone.
Trombone?
Yeah.
Just sliding and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. You used to go on the football trips?
No, man, I quit that shit after like 2 years. And I was in like middle school when I did it.
Man, I did that shit the whole time. That's an easy class. Like, once you know the notes and shit, you first, second chair, they don't never do nothing in class. Actually, my senior year, like, I skipped like 50, 60 days of band. I only got one day of ISS for this shit. And I still had an A in band because I was like...
Man, if you're first chair, you're top dog, though.
Yeah, it was like either first or second. It was always between me.
Yeah, them two are always battling back and forth.
And one of my homegirls,
Yeah.
like... But band was just an easy class. Then I was around all the women. Then we rolled with the drill team and the fucking... Like, we going on trips and shit.
I
Like,
feel you.
come on, man. Like, I ain't trying to be around a bunch of sweaty niggas playing football. Sweaty and shit. Like, I had fun in band. And then my boy, George, we used to have he used to be able to go, like, get liquor and shit.
Oh, okay.
So we be having the singles in our band jacket when it's cold. We up that bitch faded. Like, we acting like ass. I'm telling you guys, anybody that came up in that day will tell you, bro, we used to act ass. We used to be all type of shit. So I fucked with the band.
No, you just reminded me. Jake actually used to buy me alcohol. He had the hookup at this local gas station. We used to live in Rockwall.
Yeah.
And he was buying me 40s back in the day before he's younger than I am. And he was just walking in that bitch buying 40s for all of us. Like, that just reminded me of that. Where do you see like the world in like say 5 years? Because shit's been fucking hectic the past couple years. So what's your kind of outlook on things in 5 years or so?
5 years. I'd definitely be I'd definitely be comfortable. I'd definitely be at a place better than what I am today. Like, I don't try to share specifics because I like manifesting. I'm always playing chess
For
in
sure.
my head. Like, I live in my head.
Yeah, I can
Like,
relate.
even when I'm at work, like, people like they'll hear me saying something. And I be rapping. I be like, I'm just thinking out loud. Like, don't mind me. But I be like coming up with shit. They're like, man, you like, how do you do that much different shit? Like, but I gotta do it. It's like,
I'm kind of blown away with how boring people are sometimes. Like me and Jake are active as fuck, doing shit all the time, and like I'm kind of blown away
that's
with
what
like,
people want to do.
yeah, they just want to sit there all day and like do nothing.
Look at these bitches being happier than me.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to get out there. And I'm like, I want to work with people. Like, I want to fucking do things. I want to experience life. I want to like just get out there and take any opportunity that comes my way. I feel like people just don't give a damn and just like go through their life pretty blah.
Yeah, people. I always think about it like this. This is what I always tell myself. I always ask myself rather, what do you have to look forward to?
Yeah,
I think a lot of people just don't got nothing to look forward to.
that's true. Yeah,
Like,
and a lot of time you have to make something.
It's
to
just
look
like
forward to.
until I came here, I had I got that to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Now when I leave here, I got something to do. I got that to look forward to. Some people ain't got shit to look forward to. Like they just, no, I'm gonna be at the house chilling all day, watch TV.
Dude, I can't tell you the last time I just didn't have a day to do like
Something.
nothing. Just there's always something going on, like editing.
Days I ain't got shit to do. I eat mushrooms and I have a good day.
Okay, yeah. Tell me about your trips.
It's more natural to me now.
Are you microdosing or are you?
I could, man. The most I ever took was like 6 G's of Avery Albino,
Yeah.
and it got real trippy. But I was okay. I maintained. Like I don't, I hold my composure, but I use it for more like opening up my mind,
For sure, yeah.
like processing things different.
Yes.
So I'm that type of guy. Like I could work. Like I could drive. I just drove all the way to Natchez.
Yeah.
I'm on shrooms the whole time, just looking at the trees. Like, God damn, this shit beautiful.
Yeah.
Listening to whatever I'm listening to at the time. So I'm just a different type of guy though. Like anybody you know, they'll tell you like, I don't know how he do it. He a robot. He this, he that. It don't matter how late I stay up tonight. I'm gonna still wake up at around 5, 6 in the morning. I'm gonna still go do my normal routine. I'm still gonna be ready to get to it. I can't make no money sleeping.
Some people are just built different, dude.
Yeah. But I understand I'm getting older too, so that's why I try to like do moderation with stuff. But come on, man. I mean, I am being modest. I hadn't even touched that bottle.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
I'm the same way. I kind of wake up about 5 or 6 in the morning too. I think it's just people that are generally like hungry in life. You wake up ambitious, like wanting to get it.
Let me ask you this: what you think about the abortion thing?
Like Roe versus Wade, or man. I think I'm more choice. If you want to go that route, it's your choice.
Yeah, cause like, who are we to judge, really?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, and then I also sympathize for like a rape victim.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty heavy. I'd hate to tell a 14-year-old girl or something that you gotta live with this decision that someone else made.
And you gotta look at this trauma every day.
Yeah, right. And it is a human, but like it's pretty traumatic.
Yeah, but if it was a human, wouldn't the government give you extra money for your stimulus
Right.
if you're pregnant?
Right. Did you see that chick out here in Dallas actually on the HOV? She tried to claim that she can ride the HOV because she's pregnant.
No, that's a fact though.
Yeah.
You supposed to consider it a life. Okay, so if it's pro-choice, You know, this is what I asked one of my female homegirls last night because you know, I ain't gonna say what she said, but I asked her. I say, so, what you think about it? And she was like, it depends on circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty much like he just say, like pro-choice, you can understand.
Sure.
That's what she was, but at the same time, she feel like nah, like if you was responsible enough or irresponsible enough to do it, you should have it. And the only reason I asked her this because I was like, so if a woman could be like, I'm gonna kill a baby, how could you really be mad at a man for saying I don't want to be there and take care of it? Now I'm not the type of man to do that.
It's a good argument though.
No, I'm not the type of man to do that ever. Like I could never do that.
Yeah,
I had girls ask me no, you could just get me pregnant. You ain't gotta take care. I just want a baby. Like I done had girls ask me that shit before.
It's pretty wild.
Bro, you just don't know. I let these people see what I want them to see, bro. It be all kind of shit that done came on and went on in the mix. You gotta listen to the music. I'm telling you. I be putting the stories in there. But you know, I done had people do all type of shit like that. So it's like, okay, if you could do this, why can't I do this? Not, like I say, I'm not the type of person to do it, but it's just like, think about it though.
Yeah.
You could kill it, but I can't abandon it. And I think Dave Chappelle like did a joke similar to that, but then it's some real shit at the end of the day. We gonna get criticized more.
Absolutely. Because I think you get criticized more because that baby goes on to live a life and yeah, I mean you just go on to live a life and you're not.
Think about how many kids that didn't have a daddy or their mother there and they turned out to be great people. And just think about how many of these kids that had all of that and a good upbringing. I was just telling my friend before we pulled up, I was like, you ain't never hear about that kid that killed all them people? And he said that he was too rich to be held liable or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He got off of this.
Yeah.
I said, I think it's called affluenza.
Affluenza,
or some
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I was just talking about this shit before I came here. I was like,
That
no
shit's
accountability.
that's so fucking crazy to me, man. That shit don't make no sense to me.
So you mean to say, like, what's the opposite of that? Like, I'm too poor to be able to understand that robbing the bank at 90 years old is just unreasonable.
Oh man, what's like your least favorite job you've ever had?
My least favorite, McDonald's.
McDonald's? Okay. Yeah.
But
feel that.
I had it at a time where I really didn't even need to have it. Like I was making money, I had money or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I just want to do it to be able to like really tell people how I feel, and I know they gonna fire me at some point.
Okay. Yeah.
It was one of them things like you won't think a person to do it for that reason, but like I did it for that reason. So it's like people will be really like this one dude used to be a dick every time he comes. So one time he came, I said, "All right, bitch, get the coffee." When I handed him a coffee,
Yeah.
just as I was about to hand, I squeezed it at the bottom. The top fell off and all over his hand. He was like, "What the?" I was like, "Sorry."
Everybody knows like you're not supposed to fuck with the people that fuck with your food.
Look, I would never spit in nobody's stuff or nothing like that. Like I would never do no shit like that.
Yeah.
But I used that like they had the fucking sausage McMuffin, right? And on the picture, it don't have cheese in the computer when you go to it. But it's supposed to come with cheese, apparently.
Okay.
So this one lady, I was charging everybody for the cheese every time, like, cause the picture ain't got the cheese. So I'm like, okay, they want it with cheese. Let me fucking hit the cheese. But this one lady just started bitching. I was like, I think I either threw a 5 or a 10 at her, and I was like, look, there go your cheese for the whole week. My bad. Like, fuck. Like, why is it even that serious? It's just like 25, whatever the fuck is. Like, but I got that job just so I could just like, I don't know, talk shit.
Yeah.
Just like when people get unreasonable. This one lady used to come at like 6 in the fucking morning and order a sweet tea, but she never liked the sweet tea. And I just was like, why you come here?
Yeah, what's your deal?
Like,
What are
you
you
don't
getting out
like
of
this.
this?
Your friend always falling asleep and waking up like 11 times within a fucking 1.5 minute window. Like,
Man, they're probably on some shit. Nodding out or whatever.
Nah, real shit. I just like, why you even come here? Like, maybe you should just go to up the street and get some fucking sweet tea
Right.
or something. Like, yeah, but yeah, that's the worst job I ever had.
So going into the future, as far as like your legacy, how would you like to be remembered in life?
As a person who motivated, a person who gave. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to inspire people. I don't know. I just want people to understand, like, however they think shit is, it's just not like that most of the time. And it's always a way out. It's always a more reasonable route to taking shit. So
Yeah. I feel that.
I want to be remembered for that. But yeah, I'm still writing this story. I plan on being around a long time. That's why I say when I'm named this shit, I'm gonna rob the bank.
Rob the bank and just live fat, right?
Maybe if I get away.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have this shit set up where I can get away. And if I don't get away, I'm just gonna tell the judge, look, man, I did everything else it is to do. Like, this is just the last thing.
I feel you.
So if you lock me up forever, if you give me the chance, cool. I love you. Bless you. God bless you. Type.
Do you have like a favorite project of yours or a song that you've done?
I'm gonna say my favorite project right now is "It Ain't Safe."
Okay.
That's what a lot of people starting to really grab on. When I did the "Ain't No Love" reel the other day, I feel it's like I ain't never heard that shit. Like you went hard or whatever. I was like, man, this shit been out. But it's like it take people some time to catch on to some shit. So I ain't tripping.
Awesome, man.
What a time stamp at though? Where we at?
Shit, 140 right now, man.
Man, we've been talking an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I can call my chauffeur.
Get that lined up, right?
Yeah, we got about 20 more minutes. What else going on in pop culture?
Man, is there any other like podcasts that you listen to that you're interested in? Is there?
I like the Brilliant Idiots. I like the Joe Budden podcast.
Okay,
I like
yeah.
No Jumper. I like Joe Rogan. I like.
Yo, Joe Rogan's had some heat lately.
Joe Rogan always got heat.
Dude, he's had like Aaron
You wanna know why?
Rodgers,
'Cause
Mark
most of his
Zuckerberg.
opinions is not like one sided. It's like always like I can see this, but I can see this. I can understand this, but I
Yeah.
can understand that. So it's like he like in the middle with that shit.
Right. I had someone explain it to me the other day. As like he's like just having like a conversation with your friend.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
That's how it is. Who's some of your favorite? Like, what's your favorite? Like,
Oh,
when you
dude,
go to rap.
To rap.
Yeah.
I like the lyrical artists, man. So like, my favorite artist probably as far as rap would be Atmosphere.
Okay.
He just as far as like music and painting a whole fucking scene within 3.5 minutes. That'd be Atmosphere.
I gotta listen. I never heard him.
Yeah, he's a white dude,
I'm
older white dude.
I don't give a fuck with that. I
Yeah.
like a lot of white rap. I listen to Caskey.
Oh, Caskey's dope.
I
Yeah,
don't listen. A lot of people don't know about Caskey. I listen to Ritz.
right.
What's another white dude? Of course, Eminem. Like everybody listen. The newer stuff I don't really like that much. I think the last project I liked from Eminem was like that Marshall Mathers LP2.
Yeah, dude. Everything
But,
after that was
yeah,
kind of.
it's shaky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like Eminem's just said everything he's had to say.
yeah.
You know.
I think Machine Gun Kelly had a resurgence with his what is it, like rock or like alternative rock or something.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of MGK, man. Hotel Diablo is a great album.
Yeah.
He moved into more like a sellout kind of vibe now, but
I wouldn't say it's
get your money.
I'm gonna tell you because a lot of people like some of my songs they'll probably say it's sellout, but I don't think it's sellout. I think it's people don't understand that you had other experiences and that you feel things and that you can understand. Like, so it's just like, but then you'll be surprised who like it. Cause my song "Smoking with Ghosts," I wouldn't expect a lot of street dudes to like it, but a lot of street dudes be like, "Nah, like that shit go hard."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, damn, like I would have thought you would like this more or that more, but you just never know. So that's why I just try to speak my music from the heart.
What's your opinion on as far as like multi-genre artists? Because MGK is one of those. Like he bounces in
Bro,
and
that's
out of
what you're
rock and
supposed
rap.
to do, man. You can't contain, like, people want to say music's so great, but then want to put it in a box. You can't contain this shit. You can't say that this is this or this is that. I could do a country song right now, and it'd be a legit. I mean, if you ever heard Dax, I got wasted because I didn't want to deal with
Yeah.
myself. He sound like a fucking country singer.
Dax is one of those dudes who jumps in and out of like different things. Dude.
Yeah, that's
he's a
what I'm
great
saying.
artist.
And I ain't like a huge fan of him. I don't know that many songs, but I fuck with that song.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Well, look,
man,
Lil
he
Nas
sound like
X.
he sound like a country singer.
Yeah, Little Nas X did fucking Country Road a
Nah,
couple
that
years
be
ago.
trolling, man. That nigga be trolling. But he just be trolling too much. Like he just
Yeah.
be going like, it's like almost like he just like, I don't know, man. He must have went through some shit in life to where he's just like, nah, now that I'm rich and whatever, like I'm just gonna throw all of this gay shit in your face.
Yeah, he definitely like turned a leaf there. And,
I mean,
Well.
that's their prerogative.
right.
Whatever, but I don't know. I just feel like when you got kids and shit, you just really don't be wanting everything to be seen, obviously. Because people like, why you don't want to see it? Your kids see it because it's gay, you'll let them watch. No, I don't want them to see no type of sex scenes in general.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone no sex scene they about to be asking no questions about it and shit.
For real.
I remember my grandmama saw me see the little sex scene in the wood, and she was like, he don't supposed to be seeing this, and they ain't even show nothing. There wasn't no nudity at all. It was just understood that they was having sex, and it was two teenagers having sex for the first time, but she still was like,
It's just awkward.
yeah, she still like, dude, you not supposed to be watching this and seeing this. So it's like, it ain't the fact that it's gay, it's the fact that we don't want our kids to see no shit like that, but now they putting all this gay stuff in the algorithm, then, okay, of course, they more likely to see clips of shit like
Yeah,
that on
I mean,
TikTok and all this other
Not only
shit.
that, like on Nickelodeon shit, there's like transgender characters and shit everywhere.
Cartoons, I saw they had to, like, yeah, they rebooted the Proud Family, and man, that shit ain't for kids.
I didn't know nothing about that.
If you, damn, what was it? I had Disney Plus or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch the Proud Family reboot, you can watch 1-2 episodes. Like, they literally had a scene where you could hear Trudy and Oscar having sex, and then Penny bust in the house, and then they got on each other's clothes, and they hurry up and flip on their regular clothes. And it's like, wait, hold on, this one ain't not.
Yeah, that was.
kids no
Yeah,
more.
that wasn't. I don't remember that being like that.
Man, I'm telling you, like, it's like that now. And it's just like, well, you know, I was like, man, our brain post city. When I'm watching South Park, my daughter try to come in there. I'd be like, nah. you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
watch
I
South
did the
Park.
same thing. Yeah, you can't. This ain't for you.
But I love South Park, though.
Yeah.
Like, I get them. I get the psychology of all of that shit.
Hell yeah. No, South Park's great, man. They're super in touch with what's going on, and the satire, the level of satire with those guys is unmatched, dude.
No, I love South Park. I've been watching South Park since I was probably like 7 or 8.
Hell yeah.
No, probably like 6.
I've been watching it a long, long time, man.
I
Yo.
catch everything.
Let's take a pause. I gotta piss like crazy. Yeah, I've been seeing you like getting around to every podcast lately. I've been keeping up with like all the local podcasts around here, and you've been making the rounds lately.
Yeah, you gotta go and support people's stuff, man. You can't expect support and not give support at the same time. Like,
Right.
it ain't just content for me; it's content for us. You know,
For sure.
and I think that's what a lot of people just selfish though, so they don't be like. I just want to show love. Like, I ain't from here, so it ain't like I just know. Like, if I wanted to shoot a video and be like, man, I wanted a bunch of dudes, like, I gotta go hire people. Like, it ain't like I just got a bunch of dudes to be like, hey, you
Yeah.
come. Like,
Yeah.
'cause it ain't that type of thing. Like, I'm not from here, so you gotta network and get out here, get to know people, and
sure.
people know people, and that's how it is.
Who's usually doing all your music videos? Do you have a certain person you work with?
I'm about to start working with new people because I want to up the scale and the
Yeah.
quality of videos. I got a video shoot coming up soon. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be, I'm telling you, like, it's going to be real crazy. It's going to be big.
Hell yeah.
I already know it's going to be big. Like I say, I don't worry about stuff. I'm telling you, like, I know, like, I'm headed there. Like, I ain't tripping. But, yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to really take over the internet. It's going to be a concept. I don't want to give it away because I know, like,
Yeah.
I know it. You'll know it. You'll see it. I'll be back.
That's what's up, man.
You know, definitely, I'll be back.
Yeah.
And we'll chop it up about that. Other than that, I got a lot of music in the tuck. And then I just come up with stuff, and I might just go straight to the studio when I come up with something.
Do you feel any kind of pressure to release music, like with all the new music out lately? Do you?
Nah, because it's just like I said, I've been releasing old clips and people been like, man, I ain't know you made that. I ain't never heard that. But
Yeah.
you said this and you went hard. It's like I still got 3 albums that I done dropped within the last few years, and like a lot of people still need to catch up.
Yeah.
So I'm probably just gonna drop some single here, single there, single with the videos, do something like that. But everything here on out about to be the highest scale. Like it's gonna be crazy concepts. It's gonna be like really the progression, and then I'm just gonna work hard and keep working and doing it.
Hell yeah. And do you feel like you're in a pretty like carefree time in your life right now?
Hell yeah, like I don't let shit bother me.
Yeah.
Some shit might be like, damn, that's some bitch ass shit, but then I don't let it bother me. Like it's people that I really support. Hold on. Let me show you this how I be answering the phone. You think this shit a game? You think this shit a game? You think I be paying you to chauffeur me around, and after all I did for you, after all the tips I gave you, you gonna treat me like this when I need you the most? Wherever you at, you need to wrap it up and you need to get back here. You will suffer greatly, and you will have to face the consequences. Do you hear me? Do you understand?
Yeah, Big Silk Foster Jr. Everybody.
See you soon. Smiley face.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't be taking that shit, but yeah, like.
That was funny.
I always take it too far. They should never gave me free will.
Hey, I want you to. I'm gonna give you a chance, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at. Anything you want to promote right now. Let's hear it, man.
Google me at Silk Foster Jr. I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm on Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, TikTok, all of that stuff. You can find all my music. I'm at Instagram on Big Silk Foster. Follow me at Big Silk Foster. Please follow me because I need organic followers. I ain't trying to pay for my shit. So, yeah, I ain't got a whole bunch of followers. And I actually follow more than, a little bit of people because I think rappers be, like, too cool for themselves when they be like, I don't want to follow that many people. I'm going to follow 3 or 4 people and just look at the pages that ain't private and shit. Like, nah, that's some lame shit. I follow the people who follow me, like, type shit.
Yeah, so y'all follow. Be sure and follow, man. Like and subscribe. Y'all know the drill. Anything else you want to throw out there real quick?
I just want to say before we go, this message is brought to you by used condoms for cheap fuckers.
All right, guys. Yeah, another great episode, man. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all be you. We're gonna be us. Take it easy.
If you'd like to see raw, unedited, live episodes, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/whatsupwiththat. To watch full episodes of What's Up With That, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/whatsupwiththat. Don't forget to follow the crew on Instagram at 27, at Jake Digital Media, at Kens Martin, and at What's Up With That.